Hello everyone, today's set build is going to be a Dualblades build. I'm using specifically the Wyvern Strife Dualblades, the Dualblade set for Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos. These Dualblades are by far my favorite Dualblades. They look cool. I like the poison fire elemental mix, has good sharpness, and it has pretty good affinity, although that's mostly because we have a lot of crit eye. Obviously we have max handicraft, as you can see, because Dualblades, as I'm sure everyone is aware, go through sharpness like nobody's business. So this is just a little bit of a boost to that. You could swap this out for crit eye if you want it. No, not crit eye. We have a lot already. Maybe like a attack charm somewhere. My attack charm's not maxed out, but if it's maxed out, that would be better, obviously. For this, I would run Temporal Mantle and whatever other mantle you want. Whenever I fight a monster, I always go for a mantle that helps with the specific resistance that I want. So like if I'm fighting a Tobi Gadachi, I'll go Thunderproof instead of Fireproof. I'm just using Fireproof as like a filler thing. As an example, you could go Apothecary for more poison buildup if you really wanted to as well. I could see that being pretty fun if you like to use poison a lot more. So the jewels that we have here are critical boost, is it? Right? It's crit boost? Yeah, it's crit boost right there, which increases your critical hits by 30%, and as a dual blades build, as well as having 50% crit chance, you're going to be critting a lot. And so this just makes your crits that much stronger. Pretty much self-explanatory. A lot of builds run crit boost, at least level 1. This is a critical eye level 2. This is to get that level 5 critical eye, which gives you plus 25% affinity. This is an agitator jewel, which when the monster is angry, they give you a plus 4 attack and plus 5% affinity. So your 50% goes up to 55 when they're angry. This is a handicraft jewel. You could probably take this out, but max handicraft is really nice for dual blades if you can find the opportunity to slot it. This is a Venom Jewel. You could probably swap this out for something else, maybe something you like a little bit more, maybe more elemental resistance or another offensive jewel. I just have it here because I don't have a fire boosting level 4 jewel, and the other thing this Dual Blade set does is poison damage, so this just makes you inflict poison a little bit more often. This is an Evade Window Jewel. You really don't need this. I kind of just have it here because dual blades are normally like right on the legs of the monster, and it increases your iframes when you do the dual blades like side juke move, as well as the regular roll. So it's you could put whatever you want here. I just put this here for a little bit of a comfort pick. Then this is Stone Thrower and Expert. Obviously, crit eye for dual blades and a lot of builds is pretty high regard. And the Stone Thrower is just so you can do the dodge dual blade slinger move. I don't remember what it's called. I don't know specifically what people have a name for it, but that's just there so you could do it a little bit more, as well as having more slinger capacity to shove into a monster's face when you wall bang them is always a good thing. This is another crit jewel, which again, self-explanatory, more crit for dual blades is always good. For most builds, it's always good. And then this has free meal and critical eye. This is mostly for the critical eye, but free meal is always nice when it procs. So, the fireproof mantle or whatever mantle you have that has slots in it, you could kind of put whatever you want here. I would probably do something, maybe like a critical draw, maybe. You could do Mind's Eye if you really wanted, although that seems kind of wasted. You could do Focus, so your demon mode fills up faster. You could do Power Prolonger, Destroyer. These two slots are interchangeable. Again, just put whatever you want there. I don't think it matters too much. It's mostly personal preference. And then the equipment itself that I have equipped, as I said before, it is the Wyvern Strife Dualblades, which is the Silver Rathalos and Gold Rathian Dualblades. The Handicraft Charm maxed out. Oh no, it has one more slot. So if I max this out, then you don't need that Handicraft Jewel in the set. You could swap it out for something else. The mantles I have chosen is a elemental resistance mantle and the temporal mantle. The helmet is the Velkhana Helmet B, mostly for the slots and the critical element from Velkhana Divinity, which I don't actually get in this set, as I realize right now. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Although it would be nice to have if you can. You could probably swap something else out for it. Maybe the Rex Roar. I mean, Quick Sheath isn't great for dual blades. You don't really need it, but for the critical element, it might be worth picking up. But the Rex Roar, which is the Brute Tiger Rex Male A, gives you +3 in attack and +1 to weakness exploit, as well as the level 3 jewel slot, which has the Handicraft Jewel. But if your Handicraft Jewel is maxed out, it might be better to do the Velkhana Male B for the critical element, since you don't need the Handicraft. It's probably better. For the gloves, we have Arch-Tempered Namael Gloves Y. This is for the Marathon Runner, so when you're in Demon mode, your stamina depletes a lot slower, as well as for the jewel slots. The Blight Resistance is nice, but it's not needed. Oh wait, actually we do have two pieces. Never mind, keep the Rex Roar Male Alpha then. So we have two pieces of Velkhana, and two pieces of Namael, which just boosts element, which as a dual blades set, dual blades inflict a lot of element damage very, very quickly. So for the waist, it is the Velkhana Waist B, which is mostly for critical element as well as the slots. The flinch free isn't really needed, but it's nice, as well as the Divine Blessing in the helmet. It's not needed, but it's nice to have. Then for the legs, we have the Arch-Tempered Namael Y, Greaves, which gives +4 into Constitution and Thunder Attack. The Thunder Attack isn't really necessary unless you're using a Thunder weapon, but the Constitution is really nice for dual blades, so every time you do the dual blades little juke move, you use up way less stamina, which is always nice for dual blades because they go through stamina quite quickly as well. And then the other thing is for the level 4 jewel slot. I think that's it for today's video. I hope this set serves you well. I hope you have a lot of fun with it as much as I do. And I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or night. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.